Hi, it's Shell, Sunbury Housewives, and welcome back to another DIY. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you and hit that subscribe button if you want to see future DIYs. Today, I am so excited about this DIY. I made a huge farmer's market sign for my kitchen. If you want to see what I did, stay tuned and let's get into the video. So the first thing I did was make my measurements for my foam core board so that I can do the cuts. I made the cuts 8.5 inches tall, and the foam core size itself is 46 inches. Make sure you use a very, very fresh knife when cutting, because I didn't. But here I am taping the front of the sign so that it makes it easier for when I flip it over, because I want to connect the two pieces together. At first I use hot glue and a little bit of the E6000. And then I also stabilize it with a couple popsicle sticks. These are just some extras that I had on from a previous project. Once I flipped it over, a little glue had seeped through, so I just sanded it down. And then I take my wood filler, because that's what I had, and I just filled the seam completely. And then I had accidentally poked a few holes actually, in the board. So I'm gonna fill those as well with the wood filler. And now that those are dry, I'm gonna sand them down very lightly, because you don't want to rub off the paper. And because I filled those, I'm just going over with a quick layer of the white Waverly chalk paint. And then it's time to paint my frame. I had some spare wood just lying around in the garage, and I'm using my black Waverly chalk paint, and I'm giving just a good once over coat on the pieces. The long pieces are 46 inches wide. And then I, of course, don't have them in frame here, but the end pieces are 10 inches tall, I believe. So I printed out, and this is in the Rio Grande font, and I made the F in Farmers and the T at the end of Market bigger, just for aesthetic reasons. But I am piecing the whole banner together, so it'd make it easier for me to put it out onto my thing. Now I'm gonna go on the back and just with my pencil mark over the word so that I can lay it down onto my foam core, that's what it's called, and transfer so that I can then painted. I cannot think today. And with my paint pen that I got from Walmart, I'm going in and just outlining the words. Because this is such a big space, I did not want to just paint the whole thing with that. So I quickly, well, this actually took forever. Of course, I had to pick a completely weird font to do. And then with my chalk paint, I went in and filled in the bigger spaces. Off camera, I nailed together the frame, and here I am just distressing it. And I'm distressing the words too. I'm just taking some sandpaper and with black, what it did was made the background gray, which gave it this really cool effect, which I absolutely loved. And then I fit it over into the frame, and I did use some popsicle sticks to adhere it to the back of it. And then here it is hung up, you guys. I am so in love with this sign. It turned out better than I say that with everything. It turns out better than I think it could. I really need to get more confident in my ability. But I hope you guys like this. I hope it gives you some inspiration. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.